In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to change a chart's interaction behavior in Power BI from highlight to filter or none. Understanding how to adjust these settings can greatly enhance the interactivity within your reports and help you customize how users engage with the data. There are two scenarios we'll cover: altering interactions for individual visuals and changing the default behavior for the entire report. Let's start with changing interactions for specific visuals. First, you'll need to open your report in edit mode. This can be done either in Power BI Desktop or directly within Power BI Service, depending on where you prefer working. Once your report is open, go ahead and select the visual you want to be the source of interaction. This is the chart or graphic that you'll be clicking on to affect other visuals on the page. Next, head to the ribbon or menu at the top, navigate to the Format section, and click on Edit Interactions. After clicking this, you'll notice small icon buttons will appear on all the other visuals on the page. These icons represent the target visuals that can be influenced by the source visual you selected earlier. Now, let's break down what these icons mean. The filter icon, often symbolized by a funnel or filter shape, when activated, refines the target visual to only show data that matches the selection from your source visual. The highlight option emphasizes the corresponding parts in the target visual, allowing all data to remain visible, but with the non-matching data dimmed or faded. This is often the default setting. Choosing none will disable any interaction, meaning that selecting options in your source visual won't impact the target visual at all. To switch the behavior, click the icon that represents your preferred interaction method on each target visual. For example, you can change from highlight to filter, or disable the interaction entirely by selecting none. Once you've configured your visuals the way you'd like, you can exit the Edit Interactions mode, usually by clicking on that same button again. Rest assured, your changes will stick for the report you're working on. Now, let's move on to changing the default interaction behavior for the entire report. If you find yourself frequently switching interactions from highlight to filter for multiple visuals, there's a setting for this. In Power BI Desktop or when editing a report in Power BI Service, go to the File menu and select Options and Settings, then click on Options. Inside the Options menu, navigate to the Current File section and find the report settings. Look for a setting labeled something like Change Default Visual Interaction from Cross-Highlighting to Cross-Filtering. Once you enable this option, it will configure all new visuals or interactions in your report to default to filter instead of highlight. This can save you time by not having to manually adjust each interaction. Of course, this doesn't restrict your ability to make changes on a case-by-case basis later using the Edit Interactions function, as we discussed earlier. And there you have it. By following these steps, you can fully control how your reports in Power BI interact, thereby creating a more tailored and effective data analysis experience. Thanks for watching, and I hope these tips help you better visualize and understand your data.